Hi everyone, Matthew Donovan here. Day 18 of Learning Czech. Very excited. Less than 12 hours to go, and then I will be speaking for the half-hour long introductory lesson with the tutor from italki. I will definitely mention that and talk about that, speak about that in tomorrow's video. I am intending on recording the Skype session, the Skype call. The question will be whether or not I will upload it in its entirety, or if I will trim it and just upload, say, certain bits where we are speaking. That will all depend on how the lesson goes. At this point, I have no idea what to expect, but I am very much looking forward to it. I think being able to speak in person to someone will be huge in terms of making progress. My end goal is not to be able to simply read books, read news articles. It is to be able to understand spoken Czech, to be able to have a conversation in Czech, and I think speaking and listening to people right from day one, it'll be day 19, so almost 3 weeks in, but integrating the strategy of speaking in Czech with a real human at least a couple times a week, I think that's going to be very important, very helpful. As I think I said the other day, it seems to be relatively affordable to be able to go through and have 3 or 4 lessons a week. I have no idea how it'll end up working out. Right now I'm just doing 2 introductory half-hour long trial lessons, but I'm also able on italki to purchase packages of lessons. They package either 5 or 10 lessons together. You get a small discount that way. And you can purchase either half an hour long, an hour long, or 90-minute long lessons, depending on what fits your schedule. Some of the things I'm thinking about, potentially doing a 60 or a 90-minute talk on the weekends, because I'll have more time, and maybe 2 30-minute sessions throughout the week. Evenings don't seem to work, because with the time change, I forget what it is. I think it's 6 hours. I do forget. It might be 5 hours, it might be 7. I don't quite remember. But doing something in the evening in my time, 7 p.m., would end up being midnight or around 2 o'clock in the morning. And that would be 7 p.m. That's the earliest I could probably do a lesson. So anything later on would just be unrealistic. 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning in Czech, in the Czech Republic. So that won't work, so I will have to do the sessions in the morning. So maybe 2 days a week, I'll wake up earlier, do those lessons, and then also spend some time on the weekends. At this point, I'm simply speculating. I will have to see how these things end up going, but as I said, I'm very excited for the lesson tomorrow. This will really be my first time speaking Czech. I did go through today, I reviewed the phrases, the basics that I really need to know. My name is, jmenuji se Matthew, pracuji v Guelph, pracuji v Čísly, I work with numbers, I work in Guelph. Ja rád čtu, I like to read. Ja jsem student, studuji matematiku a podnikání, I study math and business, I'm a student. All those basic phrases that I want to be able to go through and say. Definitely at this point, I have a lot to learn. I don't know words like you are. I only know the conjugation I am, yasem, or just sem. I don't know questions. Where do you work? What do you do? Things like that, I don't know yet. I will learn. We will get there. At this point, it's simply a matter of going into this first lesson with an open mind, seeing what happens, and moving forward from there. So I'm very excited for the lesson tomorrow. I'll be uploading another video tomorrow after that lesson's done where I'll recap everything that's happened. I might even do it immediately following the lesson, so it might be uploaded in the morning. We'll look out for that. I'm not quite sure, but at this point, I'm very, very excited for the speaking. I'm extremely excited, and if this goes well, I think I will start to integrate this with German, Italian, French, all these languages that I want to learn, even new languages that I haven't learned yet. I think this speaking will be a huge part of that. Anyways, other than that, it's just the basics was essentially what I went over today. I just recapped the different things that I know. Numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, deviet, deset, things like that. Obviously, my pronunciation is poor, but I essentially just wanted to make sure I remembered the different things that I've learned so far. That way I can ask about pronunciation. The one huge thing that was pointed out last week, just over a week ago, was my pronunciation on certain numbers. Stri and stri. I can't pronounce those two numbers. Might be able to get some pronunciation tips or things when I'm talking tomorrow. But as always, we will see. That's the video update for today. A lot of anticipation. I'm beginning to really understand not the benefit, but the pleasure that comes from anticipation. Tim Ferriss, I think I've mentioned him before in a past podcast. I think I did with the 10-month goals and accomplishing them in 6 months. One of the things that he says is plan 1 or 2 major vacations every year. Spread them out 6 months apart or so. The reason for doing this, not only will you enjoy going on the vacation, but also the excitement and the anticipation, that will really be a key. If you do something every couple weeks or every month, the anticipation doesn't build. So 1 or 2 major trips, the anticipation really builds. And at this point, I'm very excited, looking forward greatly to the lesson tomorrow. So we will see how that goes. I will give another video update once that's happened. I think I will conclude the video tonight with this. Get to bed. I will have to be up early tomorrow for that session. I hope everything goes as planned and we don't encounter any technical difficulties. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.